All right, how we doing, everybody? Welcome to another session of Amongst the Giants here on Forgebreaker. Let's see what we have here. Tonight, Bear Team 6 will move north towards the Dripping Caves in search of the missing villagers of Nightstone. But first, our announcements, and man, are they plenty for this coming week. First off, our Saturday game starts up with Alliance. They're going to be back in action, finishing out Ezator's tomb in search of their first shard of Twilight. Then we move on from there to the Sunday game, where they are... Oh, our Sunday game this week is the Fallout one-shot, so very, very much excited about that. Gives us a chance to feel out the campaign a little bit, make sure everything's really cohesive and it's going to be easy to follow along with. Then we have our Tyranny game on Monday, which should return to normal after our streaming issues from this past Monday. Then our 3.5 campaign of Brewing Storm returns on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, Empire's back as they travel to the Sapphire Woodlands in search of their second Shard of Twilight now. That's 5 games in a row for the week, and that's pretty damn exciting if you ask me. I'm going to... Are you guys okay over here?
Nerding out a little bit, talking about frequencies and Wi-Fi.
Alright, going to switch this to there. Feel free to adjust the volume. I know it may be a little loud.
I don't know why he was on 100%. I never have them on 100%.
Because this is a new bot.
Oh.
So I can do sound effects like, you know, you guys walking across gravel or, you know, skeletons walking.
That is really cool. And a great idea.
It will be awesome.
If there's skeletons walking and there's not the creepy, spooky skeleton song playing, I would be really disappointed.
I love that song. I love that song so much.
All right.
What was I needing to... Oh, my notes.
So,
I need notes.
Let's go over what happened last session. Last session, after watching... last session, our party ended up dealing with Xolkin of the Zhentarim, who had downed a mysterious potion and then grinned a bit as he climbed off his horse. Bear Team 6 was quick to square off against him, however, though he did prove to be a powerful foe. Kella Darkhope, the woman who had taken refuge within the village of Nightstone, not wanting any part of this battle, quickly backed away, but Karsnook would give chase. This would prove to be his undoing, as she would end up laying the dwarf on his back and climbing onto a horse before riding off, or at least attempting to escape. As she did, she was quickly brought to the ground as the horse went by some quick-thinking individuals within the party. And after the defeat of Xolkin, would ensure that the Zhentarim would be held off a bit longer. However, taking a bit of time to rest and recover, the morning would bring a new surprise. The sound of a raiding party approaching Nightstone. With their leader injured, they looked to seek refuge within Nightstone, but our adventurers were quick to react, closing off the gate to the city to prevent Garash, the orc war chief, and his party of warriors from entering within the village. Garash would send off his scouts in each direction looking for a new way in. Kind of waiting out the raiding party, Bear Team 6 would lose sight of the orcs, but only briefly, as the raiding party would make their way back into the village through the broken bridge to the south. However, they weren't alone either. Shortly behind, a pack of elves from the deep forest would rush forth, giving chase to the orcs entering into the village and helping our party to defeat them and drive them back out of the village of Nightstone. With a quick "you're welcome" from one of the elves, they would continue to follow the orcs, and both groups would disappear out of sight. But now our adventurers face a new obstacle, heading north towards the Dripping Caves, where they believe the villagers of Nightstone have fled. And that is where we are starting our session. So, you guys had finished up your rest here, then also dealt with a couple of parties of individuals here before now finding your way in the center, or finding that you're in the center of town and need to track down where you believed the villagers went to. I need to change one thing. One sec. Alright. So, the hills to the north of Nightstone are riddled with caves. And based on the information that Carsnoke has gathered from the guards, the villagers fled directly to one of the areas called the Dripping Caves, located about a mile north of the village. Let's see. Yep. As the party heads north and begins to follow the tracks, I'm leaving you on this map because you'll transition to the next one in a second. As the party begins to venture north into the hills, you discover a very big and kind of rocky hill up ahead. It's topped with pine trees and a lot of pretty tall grass and even animals amongst the top of it. To the south edge of the hill, as you're kind of approaching it, you notice a very large gaping mouth that stands open, and footprints that curl around the sides of the cave, or the hill.
A real mouth? Or the mouth of a cave?
The mouth of a cave.
Okay, good.
No, it has teeth and it's waiting.
It's
Empire Strikes Back flashbacks.
This is D&D.
So you're saying we see a hill, mouth of the cave, but footprints are going around the hill, not up the hill to the mouth of the cave?
So as you watch the footprints, the area kind of in front of you, footprints kind of lead off both in the left and the right. And like the area directly between you and the mouth of the cave, all of that grass there is just kind of matted down. So it looks like people have went in all sorts of directions here.
Can I attempt to determine what the footprints are? Like what creature?
Yeah, you can give me a nature check.
I'll do just that.
Yeah. So as you look around, and as you've been kind of following the footprints as you left from Nightstone, and you're making your way north, you're noticing all these tracks leading all the way up seem to appear about the same in size and numbers. And as you get to the mouth of the cave itself, you notice that they kind of trickle in and kind of narrow down into a smaller group as they enter in.
Looks like the rest of the village went in here. They said they'd be hiding in a cave.
This kind of looks like a cave.
Yeah, it's the cave. It's the Dripping Cave.
I guess we should go in then.
Yeah, why not? Chronicle?
Yeah. I mean, don't really have much to add.
Fine, I'll go in first.
All right. So you're gonna go in through the southern mouth of the cave, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will do this.
Fourth is in the waiting room.
Okay. So as you enter, I will give you a new map. And your token sizes are off here. I'll fix that.
We're all tiny.
Or is that a giant goblin?
Yes. It sure is.
Oh yeah, Lucas is poisoned. I forgot.
Mhm. Oops.
I'd be late if I was poisoned too.
Yeah, for like another 3 hours, 3.5 hours, or whatever it was.
Yeah,
Surely it took
bring
us
this
a little
to
bit
the
of time to get here, right?
Yeah, it would take you according to this, you were traveling probably for a good like hour and a half, 2 hours before you got there.
Okay, so it's only like 2 hours left of the poisoning.
Yeah. It's not that bad.
It'll be fine.
Can I attempt to hear into the cave, see if I hear any of the villagers?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Awesome.
You don't
And I get
hear...
I get advantage if it's on hearing or smell.
Oh, okay. Even from your perspective and your capabilities of hearing, you're not really hearing a lot inside this cave. As you, at least as far as the villagers go, as you kind of make your way into this 12-foot wide and kind of 20-foot high mouth of the cave, as you come into the front, you noticed as you kind of peer just past what's up ahead, there is a forest of stalagmites in the center of this area directly in front of you. The sound of dripping water falls from the stalactites covering the ceiling and rises to a height in the center. Some of them go up to about 30 feet. As you're kind of looking around inside and kind of peeking through, you do notice there are kind of 6 similarly formed tunnels that lead off of the central cavern and kind of make their way into a larger cave complex. The floor, kind of peeking around the front, is littered with broken spears, shields, and the sounds of splashing mud can be heard, which is currently being created by a very large orc who remains seated, seemingly taking a bath. I'm trying to think. Who has... Nav, you have night vision, correct? Or dark vision?
Yes, I do have dark vision,
and-
and I can
Okay.
see. Yeah.
So yeah, as you're kind of peeking forward, you're able to notice from your location, you can see 2 goblins that are kind of flanking up on these little, like 8-foot inclines from the ground, kind of off to the sides of the room itself.
Well,
Are you talking about right here?
Yeah, and often just a little bit past that is a second one. He may actually be just out of view from you.
Yeah, I think he is. But you said we also saw an orc taking a bath?
From Carsnook's position, he can look
okay.
forward and see it.
I also have dark vision.
Yes.
Well, either the villagers are very good at being quiet, or there aren't any in here. I'm hoping for the latter. The former.
Well, they could have been captured too.
And put in here.
Well, we should
I'm
beat
gonna
them all
kind
up.
of I'm gonna lean forward and relay the information of the goblin I see to Grinkle.
Okay.
What do you want to do about him?
Mhm. Oh, that's why I'm not a push to talk. Whatever. See, as I'm looking, all I can see is the dude up here. So I'll look around and say, well, they don't know we're here yet, so let's see if we can keep it that way.
Well, there is a very large orc right on the other side. So, if we're to get through, we're going to be in the vision of at least one of them. I don't know about you, though. You're pretty small. You might be able to make it.
I mean, I can try and sneak past them.
I can't see the left.
What's that?
My line of sight cuts off right here.
Hmm.
I think it's something to do with your vision. Like,
You
there is a
don't.
line that makes it darker there, though.
You don't have dark vision though. So
I
there's
should.
light.
There's a nice line right here.
There's light from the outside that comes pouring in through there.
that makes
So that's why you can, if you can peek straight forward and the lines aren't moving, unless it's like a line of sight like blocking you from looking there, that's why.
I'm confused as to why I don't have dark vision. 'Cause I should. Goblins have 60-foot dark vision.
Did we say we were going to take a long rest before this, or did we just charge into a...
We
Okay,
did
then.
take a rest before, but then the orcs came, and then we left.
Yeah.
So yes,
Yeah.
we did just charge into this.
Mhm. Your character sheet here doesn't show anything about it.
Okay, I can update that then.
Yeah. Yeah, because if it does, then yeah, I'll give you the 60 foot. I just didn't see it on your sheet there.
Can I get 60-foot dark vision too?
Nope, you're not an elf.
Because I'm an Asimar and they have 60-foot dark vision.
Did you put it on your character sheet?
Which sheet?
Either one.
It's on
Well,
it's on the Beyond one.
Well, when I was making the tokens, I would have looked at your one here, which is pretty empty.
Well, okay, that's you start
Yeah.
switching through stuff. I mean, I can put it on there.
Yes, you'll need to
Okay.
put that on there. And you just have the standard 60 foot then?
Yep.
All right. Everybody else good?
I should also have it.
Did you not put it on your character sheet?
No, I totally have it on my character sheet. That I totally didn't just put it on right now while everybody's talking.
I'm like, come on, guys. I know I didn't just miss that on the character sheets.
3 out of 4.
The question is Lysair supposed to have dark vision?
His eyes look to be glowing.
He has dark vision because he put it on his character sheet.
Dark vision party.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, all of us have dark vision.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much, yep.
So much for a light cantrip.
What is this?
Okay. So everybody has some vision now? Looks like yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay.
Because mine was on my character sheet. Scrubs.
Okay. So what are you guys doing here?
I'm all for charging in and attacking these guys. Crinkle.
I mean, I'm not going to say no to that, so...
Let's do it.
We should totally do it. They're all jerks.
As they're saying this, I will just pull out my whip and open up one of the wounds on my back, activate my Crimson Right.
All right. And as you do this and the party prepares, I'm going to have everybody go ahead and roll for initiative.
Have we rested since the last fight? I don't think we have.
Not the orc fight.
I don't think I need to
Ouch.
roll disadvantage.
That's a big ouch.
Well, at least that guy goes first.
Okay. Oh, I need to roll for Lucas since he's, or Lassar since he's not here.
I don't think I used any spell slots. Right. Yeah, I don't see any. Okay, cool.
I did.
I just couldn't remember, and I didn't. For some reason, it's not in my notes on this character.
All right.
It's terrible at notes.
So, you guys walk ahead into the cave and see the goblins here. I'm giving you guys a round of surprise attack here. So, with that, we will start with Nav.
Yeah, I think I can hit him from there. Alright.
He is sunken down.
Yeah, he's kind of sitting down in this pool.
Yeah, I got a
mean,
15-foot reach. I mean, his head should be level with me, right?
yeah, he's a little bigger than the deepness of the pool.
Alright, so I'm gonna guess a 7 doesn't hit, but I have advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I do right now. Hold on.
For first attack?
Yeah, for first attack.
Might be. 1 sec.
I'm just trying to remember which one gives it to me. Yeah, it's Natural Explorer, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So does a 17 hit?
1 sec.
That's some more adequate music, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Does a 17 hit? It does.
Alright, hold on. So 8 to start with, and then for surprise attack, another 7. And then for giant killer, was that 2d6?
I think so, yes.
Yeah. Oh my god, I accidentally drugged my scroll bar onto my other monitor and I just couldn't function.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it's not extra damage from giant killer yet.
No?
No. But I'm double checking that. In case I wrote it down wrong.
Okay.
If it's not, that's what it stands at, and I'll end my turn. If not, I'll roll it here in a second.
Okay. Change that volume. Yeah, so I quickly come in with the halberd, making 2 quick strikes, or 1 quick strike, dealing a nice little chunk of damage. Lassar, what is he gonna do? Because I don't even really know what he has. He's going to
Run at the nearest enemy and attack.
all else
That's
fails.
what barbarians.
All else fails. Produce for flame, right? Since he has that. He's going to step into the room and is actually going to do that because he can't hit the guy up there. 12 does not hit though.
Is he illuminating the room?
Uh-huh.
That's great.
So as he casts his flame in the direction of the goblin sitting up on the top of that ledge, he's unable to actually connect. Karsnook, you're up.
Hell yeah, I'm up. Alright. Hold on. Let me see what I'm gonna do. So, with drawing my lightning whip, I will step forward.
Okay.
10.
Oh, and that broke.
Okay.
Oh no.
No. If I'm here and I have a my whip is reach, would I be able to hit the orc because diagonally he is 1 square away?
Has reach from what?
My whip, it has the reach property, which means it says 10 feet instead of 15.
From where you're at?
So if I'm standing right here, because this is as far as I can get with my movement, would I be able to hit this guy because it's 10 feet?
Yep.
Okay, great. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Go ahead and give me the attack. Unfortunately, a 7 is not going to hit. So as you reach for the whip and quickly try to land this attack on him, you're reach a little further than, or it doesn't reach far enough considering where you wanted to hit, and it kind of flails in front of him, doing nothing to him. Selja, you're up.
Selja's gonna move in, and she's gonna use her thorn whip on the goblin.
Alrighty. One second.
Well, this surprise round is going swimmingly.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the goblin up here on the hill that you're attacking is just able to react fast enough to avoid you hitting him. Anything else?
I become a direwolf.
Actually, you have your character sheet now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. I thought I added it. So let's see. You disappear. That pops up in your place. So kind of blocking the entryway for the rest of your party. Quickly become a direwolf and prepare for whatever is about to come. Grankul, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna move so I can try to survey the area real quick. And seeing Nav taking on this big dude, I'm going to... Make sure I can do this. Alright, I am going to fire off a Chaos Bolt at Big Man.
Okay.
So 22 hits.
It does.
We got a hit.
Go ahead and
I think I
do
need
some
vision on my
damage.
token.
Hey, I hit him.
Alright.
Is that 18 damage?
Holy cow.
It's gonna hit with lightning damage this time.
Alright.
Damage type.
I'm sorry?
Do
It
what?
was either lightning or thunder.
I know. That's why I said lightning.
Kind of funny.
So yeah, you cast this Chaos Bolt, really unsure if it's going to land at first. Then you watch as it connects home and it jolts this ogre and sitting in the pool of mud with a significant charge. Lucas, bottom of the turn order, and end of surprise round.
Yay. Seeing as I can't really easily get through now, gonna step beside Grand Cool, see the big guy, and try to shoot him with a short bow.
Alrighty.
Keyword on try.
Try. Yeah.
And fail.
And fail. So as you knock the arrow and loose it in the direction of the ogre, unfortunately, the dire wolf form of Selja has kind of blocked your vision and prevented you from actually getting a good shot off. And
That's it.
all right. One sec. Oh, that's set wrong. Fixing something for Selja here.
I can see.
Hey. Okay.
Forgot to do that. Didn't hit a one. We're good.
Nev, back at the top of the turn order you sit. What are you doing?
I will cast my Hunter's Mark on the one in front of me. This big old guy right here. And then we're going to take another swing at him with the halberd. Does a 24 hit?
Yep, I'm pretty sure it hits.
4, and then... And then 2 more.
Oof.
Okay.
And then I will hold the rest of my actions for this turn.
Oh, okay. 1 second, guys. D&D Beyond logged me out on the stream, so I gotta fix it. Okay, there we go.
That was some weak damage.
Yeah,
And
well,
damage. And
I'll
then
pick
a
up
2.
after you.
It's damage, though.
Yeah, at least you
It
hit.
is.
I'm a little
Okay.
intimidated by that lightning right there. Because I'm looking at my lightning whip and how it just completely missed. And then he just gets shocked full of lightning and I turn around and like,
Uh-huh.
really?
Performance issues?
Some of us know what we're doing with our lightning.
All right. So yeah, you land your shot once again and hold the rest of your action this time. As move forward. The one to the left is the first to actually see you guys enter in and is going to attack. He's going to take a short bow shot at Karsnook. Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
So as the knocked arrow flies towards you, you're unable to react fast enough to move out of the way, and it clips your shoulder a little bit, dealing 3 piercing damage. Sara's going to move and climb up onto this little ledge, and is going to... He's gonna take an attack with the Great Axe. And unfortunately is going to miss. So as he brings the Great Axe around and attempts to hit, he didn't get good footing as he had climbed up onto this little ledge and is unable to land the attack. Selja, reroll your initiative for me. Oh, why did that whisper to me?
I believe because it's technically a monster sheet.
Yeah, I changed it though. I just probably didn't set that. Hold on.
You are pretty monstrous.
There we go. All right.
Or
Rawr. And you had an 11 on yours, by the way, from the first. So, there we go. Lassar missed. Karsnook, you're up.
It was the goblin to my left that struck me, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll turn directly towards it. And it's on a ledge, so I would have to double, like, it takes double movement to get up there.
Yes. You're effectively climbing up there, so yeah.
Would I be able to get here if that's 15 feet? Because
yeah, you can get up there.
I can, like, the mud is that difficult too?
It is difficult terrain.
Oh, then I can't make it.
Yeah, so you would probably stop on the side. Yep, like right there.
Okay. I am going to see how far this is. Shoot, it's 15 feet. Okay, I'm just going to stay on this orc then. I'll move closer to the goblin. But at this giant orc, I'll take my whip, crack it once in the air again, and try and strike him once more.
Alrighty. Ooh.
5 hit!
Ouch. Guess we know what that means. Welcome to the fumble table. What's your roll? D100.
Yeah.
Oh.
So close.
Oh.
High numbers are good, right?
No.
Oh.
No.
Why does this happen every single time?
So as you're trying to quickly run around through this little mud pool, you step back onto the flooring of the cavern, and the mud underneath your shoe causes you to slip and fall forward. See what else happens here. You are knocked prone, and I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Ooh, I like those. Those are good for me.
I hope so.
Never mind, they're not.
Oh.
Oh God.
Go ahead and give me a 1d6, please. Okay, so you take 2 bludgeoning damage as you fall to the ground and hit your
mud?
head. No, on the flooring of the rock floor that you're standing on there. And as you fall forward and smack your head, dealing 2 bludgeoning damage, you are knocked unconscious.
Awesome!
For
Awesome!
1 minute, or until you receive damage from any source.
That's great. That's 10 rounds?
Yep. So
That's
awesome.
optimal. Optimal right there.
Do we have
Optimal.
anybody who can gently poke him?
Gently.
There's a lot of heavy hitters in this team.
I can
This
reach
is
it with
how
my halberd from
this
here.
is exactly
Pointy on the top.
how I envisioned it going. This is perfect. Just perfect.
Now you know how you die. Selja, you're up.
Selja's gonna run in and pounce the orc, the giant orc, and try to bring him down with her nasty, bitey teeth.
Okay. An 11 actually hits.
I don't see how to roll the
Click on
damage.
where it says attack.
Oh, there it is.
All right. Anything else?
He needs a DC 13 strength save, or I knock him down.
All right. Strength save.
These guys are weak, right?
Yeah, he rolled a 22 to save.
So that's a fail, right? No? Alright,
No.
I'm none.
It was a nice try, though. Yeah, so you come in and get a nice chunk of flesh as you bite down onto his arm as he kind of reacts to stop you, but you are unable to actually kill him. Grand Cool, you are up.
All right. Well, Seeing Carsonet go down, I'm gonna gently try to touch him with one of my twin-spelled firebolts.
Oh, come on.
With
You
one?
got poison? You got poison damage you can do? I'm resistant to that.
I don't have poison damage. So yeah, twin spell.
Owlbear? You said owlbear?
Where's the owlbear?
Where?
Okay.
Alright. One at him, one at Big Beastie.
Okay.
So Big Beastie, 12,
Yep, that hits.
and Carsonet, 9.
Is that advantage because I'm prone?
With the spell, I don't think it matters.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, it
disadvantage
doesn't
A 9
matter.
on the
doesn't
spell.
hit.
No,
Yeah, it
it's
would technically be
disadvantage.
disadvantage. You're right. Because it's a ranged attack on a prone target. Unless you're standing directly on top of them, and that's different.
A 9 doesn't hit.
Well, no, he's unconscious, isn't he? Oh wait, no, it's never mind.
He's prone and unconscious.
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, the 9 doesn't hit, but the fire damage hitting the one to the north, you watch as this guy starts to panic now, and he's like grabbing like handfuls of this mud, trying to put out this fire that was just sent to him.
Does he look super beat up? Or no?
He does. He looks super
okay.
rough.
Then I will use Fury of the Small, and he'll take 3 more points.
Nice.
And I'll also use shit, what's it called? Flexible casting to use my bonus action to spend my last 2 sorcery points to get a first level spell slot back.
Okay. Yeah.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. And with the Fury of the Small, you watch as this giant orc dies from the firebolt damage, sinking down into the pit.
Perfect.
Just afraid of the tiny thing.
That makes
Yeah,
me so
it's
happy
n-
that
it's-
Fury of the Small took him out.
Yeah, it's an ogre.
He's just trying to put the fire out. Wait a second, is that a goblin? Oh shit!
He looks back like every time Fury of the Small goes off, I just imagine Gronkle just screaming at him. Just being upset that he's so much bigger. Just fires off and everything. It misses fucking Carsonek, and he looks at him. He's like, "Hurry up and die!"
Hurry up and die.
Yeah, hurry up and die for you. As the goblin here to the right begins his turn, he lets out a very loud yark, which echoes through the chamber, and then is going to turn his attention to, I believe, yeah, it's Lassar there. He's going to hit him with the scimitar. And misses, so a 7 as he brings the scimitar around to try to attack him. Kind of similar to Lassar's first attack on him. Just isn't able to connect, a little bit too much distance between them. Lucas, it is now your turn.
Yay! Move up into the room. And shoot at this little guy up here.
Okay.
The 10 hit.
Unfortunately, a 10 does not hit. Anything else?
Just gonna grumble about not feeling quite right and it impacting my ability to perform.
Performance anxiety, you say?
Stage fright. Stage fright, let's call it that.
fright, sure. Mm-hmm. Totally not the same thing. Nav, you are up.
Yeah, I'm not even going to tell anyone about what I see. I'm going to move forward to it. Pools will be rough terrain, right?
Those are not pools. Those are stalagmites on the ground.
Oh, medium creature can get through this hole right here?
Yeah, you'd be able to squeeze through.
How did he get back there? No, I'm not going. He can't get out.
I see it too.
See nothing, you're unconscious.
The stalagmites are about 4 or 5 foot tall.
Okay.
So it's not, yeah, he just basically he found a way over here through the side and was able to kind of step and maneuver his way in there.
Alright, then I'm just going to go actually right here and poke at him with the halberd.
All right.
And a 7 will miss because there's stalagmites in my way.
Yep. And since he is now in combat, we're going to roll his initiative for this.
But before I end my turn, I'm moving my hunter's mark from the dead one to him.
Okay.
DM, can I just say how happy I am that you said the correct word for stalagmite? Like, so many people get that wrong.
Yeah, mites on the ground, tights in the air. Yeah, and with that, the goblin here to the far side, watching Karsnook kind of fall to his own demise without any assistance whatsoever, chuckles a bit and takes a short bow and launches an arrow in Lucas's direction. Does a 6 hit?
No.
All right, so the arrow flies by you, landing about 5 feet back. Don't forget about your poison damage.
Huh?
You're still poisoned, right?
Yeah.
Did you take your damage from...
He just has disadvantage. On
Oh, right, that's what it is. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's
Don't kill him.
it's not acid, it's poison.
Yeah, it's poison.
It's poison, not acid.
It's not the damage poison.
It's not the damage poison. Okay.
That bad.
It's not that bad. Okay. So yeah, the arrow flies by you, and Goblin, a little panicked, does similar to his buddy, yet yelling out a quick yark, which echoes through the chamber again. No, not a yarp, a yark.
Is it too late to roll my damage on that? I had advantage. He hadn't acted yet. Wait, no, I can't. I can only use that once per round. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
I was like, wait, what?
Once per round or once per turn?
I think it's once per
Same thing.
Per combat.
Let me double
It would be
Combat.
probably be per combat.
Okay, the surprise attack is once per combat. No, it doesn't say once per. It just says I have advantage on people who haven't acted yet.
Okay. Sure, I'll give it to you.
Yay! 8 slashing damage. I hadn't moved my
Alright.
hunter's mark yet, though, so I don't get that.
All right. Okay. Let's restart. Back in the back, the one. What? Huh? Oh, it's fine. It's not a big deal. I was like, wait, what? What happened? The one in the back, to the northeast of where you are currently located, hearing the yark from the one to the south here, quickly reacts, takes up his longbow, but he's gonna or his short bow. He's going to take a blind kind of shot down into almost darkness from where he's at, I think. Let me check the distance. Nope, actually, you could see him just fine. He's going to take a short bow attack against him. Ooh, a 20 is going to hit. And Lassar is going to... unfortunately, you're going to watch as the arrow pierces into the left shoulder of Lassar, kind of throws him back. You watch as he almost loses his footing, kind of braces himself, keep him from falling down, but he is not looking good. I forget you guys don't have much health. Lassar is going to attack the goblin directly beside him once again, attempting to hit him with the great sword. Or great axe. Yeah, that definitely hits.
That's a great axe.
That's a great axe. Dealing a nice little chunk of damage to this goblin, but the goblin is still standing. Karsnook, you're still knocked out.
Gurgle.
Gurgle, gurgle. At least you're not dying, though. This one, hearing the yells of his friend, is going to move down and into position, seeing a very large direwolf, and is thinking twice about approaching any further, is going to quickly fire off an arrow in his direction. Or in her direction. Ooh, a crit 24. Yeah, so knocks the short bow, letting loose the arrow, and as soon as it hits you, you feel this thing actually kind of push you over a little bit. It deals 10 piercing damage as the crossbow arrow actually digs into your side. But with that, you are next up.
I'm going to eat his face.
Eat the face off of this guy.
Darn the dwarf for being incapacitated. Pack tactics does not work.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of good you're doing me right now there, Karsten.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Don't think an 11's gonna hit.
No, an 11 does not hit. So as you attempt to use the ogre as a standing platform, jump on top of his now dead body that stands in the pool and attempt to bite down on this goblin, but he's able to quickly and nimbly dodge out of the way and keep from getting hit. Grand Cool, it is now your turn.
Okay. Well, I can't see a whole lot going on, so I'm going to take a couple steps forward.
Okay.
Okay, I see the things happening now. Nav is up there. Oh, that guy's right next to Carson. All right.
Don't worry about hitting me.
Oh, I found the Yark sound effect.
Yark.
Wait, was that a sound effect?
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna let it keep playing because it's this actual sound effect.
Every time they yark, Selja will yipe.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot at this BC.
Alrighty.
Firebolts. And I'm gonna miss.
Yeah, so you watch as the firebolt kind of flies around, trying to avoid Karsnook, who's not much taller than you are when he's kind of knocked down. You throw the firebolt up and over him, but he's able to kind of watch where firebolt is headed and steps out of the way of it. The one over here, back to the same old attacks that he was doing before. Gonna swipe again with the scimitar. And a yard. Oh, and that's a crit. What is his total health? Yard. Yeah, he doesn't die. He does fall unconscious, though, as the scimitar comes around. He watches it pierces right into the chest of Lassar, and he kind of grabs onto the backside of the sword and falls to his knees. He is now unmoving.
We kill Lassar when he's not even here.
And we'll be making death saves on his turn. That big guy, being attacked by Nav, kind of springs him into action, attempting to reach down and pummel him with a great club. He kind of slowly forces his way over top of some of these, bringing the club down. Jesus Christ. That's a second nat 20 in a row. As this comes down and lands on top of you, I'm not going to do full damage. I can. Hold on. Doing math here. Nev. Yeah, that won't do it. Okay. The Great Club comes down and hits you for a total of 23 bludgeoning damage.
I like the part better?
It was originally 19, and then I remembered we're doing full damage on crit. So it was 16 plus a 9. So my numbers might be a little off.
And Nav falls down unconscious.
So now 2 members have fallen.
2 or 3?
2. One's just unconscious.
Yarp, yarp.
Yarp, yarp, yarp. Winning. Lucas, you are now up.
Oh boy.
Yarp, yarp.
I'm gonna walk over to Lasser and use my called healing hands, which
'Kay.
gives him 3 HP.
He is about 5 feet up. Just keep that in mind.
I can reach him. I should be able to just reach
Just
him, right?
reach out and just grab on. Yeah.
I just
okay.
have to touch him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And you're giving him how much?
3.
Okay.
And bonus action, I'm gonna cast Branding Smite.
Okay.
So that, wait, that's not how it works.
Yeah. Don't you have to attack something first?
It's after I hit something in a minute.
Oh. Okay.
And I'm gonna step right over. That's it.
That's it. So that doesn't actually do anything then?
Not yet.
Okay.
I have to hit a creature first.
All right. One second. Okay. Nav is down. Go ahead and give me a death save here. Yeah.
Thank God.
1 death save.
Yarp.
Yarp.
My
This
failure
one.
from my last time is unchecked. It's supposed to be, right?
Yes. At least I believe so. This goblin is going to fire off another short bow round. Holy shit. 21 at Selja.
Yep, that'll hit.
Yep. As the arrow looses, you more focus on the one directly in front of you. The one up on top of the little cliff here is able to land a nice shot, and as the arrow pierces through your skin, deals 5 piercing damage to you. This one's going to move a little bit closer. 15. Yeah, and he's going to also fire off his short bow in Lucas. Holy fuck. Lucas's direction with another nat 20 crit. This time dealing not that much. 9 piercing damage as the arrow looses and comes in your direction. Yeah, it's a lot here. Lassar, getting some health back, comes to his feet, standing up, and is going to try to redeem himself and go for the Great Axe attack. And the Great Axe does not hit, so that also ends his turn. Arsenook, you're up.
I am. I'm down.
Oh yeah, you are. aren't
That's
you?
the second or third turn. Second, right?
That is.
That was second.
That is
round
second.
three.
Okay. 8 more.
The one directly beside Karsnook, still ignoring him, is going to quickly grab another arrow and try to launch it also in Selja's direction. A 21 to hit. Dice rolls are rigged tonight, boys.
Seems.
Which one's shooting?
I'm gonna throw away my lucky die,
the
folks.
one
If
right
he's
here.
if he's attacking me with range right next to me, don't I get an opportunity on him?
He's actually disadvantaged.
He would be
if
at
he's using a
disadvantage.
ranged weapon.
Yep, he would be at disadvantage with a 19 to hit.
Holy!
What?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's still gonna do it.
Yeah. So as the arrow looses and comes in your direction, you watch as it pierces through your side, dealing an additional 4 damage. Legit rolls tonight. It is your turn though, Selja.
I have 2 possible moves I can make, and I was really hoping that things would have improved and kind of helped me make my choice, but it didn't. So shit.
Does anybody have any healing?
That's kind of my conundrum right now.
It's not looking so good.
It is not.
He'd have to pop out a direwolf to cast, wouldn't he?
I don't mind doing that. It's just I can do a heal, but I only have 1 spell slot left for my level 2 stuff, and I could use it to hope to maybe lock down that giant orc. But
I would think that we should be thinking about leaving at this point.
I mean, somebody could go over and smack Karsnook like a
Please.
melee attack and wake him
Slap
up.
me in the face.
The only one down right now is Nav, and I'm gonna check Lasar's stuff. He does not have any healing in his pack either. Yeah. So.
I mean, I'll keep fighting.
Does he
but-
still have another rage, or is he still only at 1 per day?
He has 2 more rages left. He has a total of 3.
I feel like this many. Never mind.
What's that?
Nothing.
Yeah, I probably should have used rage at the beginning of this.
It's
okay.
Okay.
Selja is gonna drop back into goblin form, and then she's going to weave some magic and cast healing spirit and drop it right on top of Nav.
I need to move.
That's smart.
Okay, cool. So you're back to yourself.
Correct.
Your wolf form is gone. You're over here. I also need you to... Okay. How tall are you?
Selja is 3'8".
Okay, I need you to give me a... Give me a dexterity save. Ouch. So, okay. Unable to kind of pull yourself off to the side, changing down into a smaller form. You're kind of lose your footing as you're bracing against the side, and you slip down into the pool itself. The pool is 5 feet deep. So
God.
unfortunately, you're up to your head in the 90-degree mud that was residing within it.
Can you swim?
Would she not have known that from being in direwolf form and pretty much being inside that?
I was standing on top of the
She
guy.
was standing on the guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
I can't swim. I can't swim.
And
So
that's
I'm-
why I was trying to get her to deck save to stay on top as she transformed back down.
Okay, so the good news is I had yet to use a move action, and I'm a goblin, so I can use Nimble Escape, which allows me to take a disengage or a hide action as a bonus, but I already used my bonus shapeshifting, so never mind.
I like that thought process.
You don't
You
have
can-
to disengage to move 5 feet over.
Yeah, you can move right here and get out of the mud. It's
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, he
It's-
has a bow on, so he can't take
yeah,
a swing at me
it's
anyway.
5. Yeah, it's 5, and he's yeah, you're fine.
All right, so she'll climb out of the mud, and now is covered in mud. So there you go,
Yeah.
and then she will then cast the spell.
There you go. Okay. Healing spirit. And where are you putting the 5-foot cube?
I'm gonna put that on top of Nav because he needs it.
Right.
Yes.
Yes, he does. Okay, go ahead and mark your square on the map. And go ahead. How much is the healing for? It's 1d6.
Yeah, but it shouldn't start till the beginning of my turn.
Yeah, it only
Yeah,
works
it's at
on
the
his
beginning of
turn,
his turn.
so-
Okay. Yep. All right. This one over here, going to take another scimitar attack.
Rip my turn.
Did it pass you? Oh,
Mhm.
yep, it did. Hold on.
We're getting
Boy,
boned
you just-
already enough Forge.
You just, you're just not happy with me at all tonight, Havoc.
You're skipping me, bro.
All right, what's up?
Pick me up
What you doing?
when It's all
All
over.
I'm seeing healing going out. Yeah, it's gonna switch my targeting over to this dude, and pound the cantrips for the most part. All right, firebolt.
Okay. Which one?
Closer one to me.
This one here. Okay. No, it does not hit. Again, like the last time, as you cast that forward, trying to hit this goblin, sails just a little over his head as you're trying to angle it properly without hitting Karsnook, and is able to avoid damage. I'm gonna put blame on you. This goblin's going to attack. Let's see if he can make a small attack. Yes, he does. Rolls a 10, and it's 15. So as he brings the scimitar around, Lassar is able to quickly sidestep, anticipating the attack from him, or kind of roll out of the way. And that 10 is even with advantage because he's prone. The large one up here is going to move slowly out of here, and then over to here, and he's going to also take a swipe with his great club down at Selja. Does a 10 hit?
No, thankfully.
Finally something that doesn't hit. So the club comes down, and your small, nimble self is able to sidestep and keep out of the way of it. Lucas, you're up.
Yes, I would like to take a step back over here and take a shot at this guy.
Okay.
The 20 hit.
Yeah. Wait, you're going for the big guy?
Little guy over here.
Oh, the little guy.
One
Yep.
that
Yep.
came
Yep.
down after me.
Why is that so loud?
I was
Quiet.
wondering the same thing. What?
Quiet.
7 damage, and then Branding Smite will go off at this point for another 6 radiant damage. So
as
13
the
damage total.
As the short bow arrow impacts quickly into the chest of this goblin, you watch as the goblin flails wildly as he falls backward and is now unmoving from the impact of the arrow itself. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Nav, go ahead and give me a 1d6 so you can get up.
Hey.
All right, and you're currently prone, but you are alive. You took some nice healing. You're back in the action.
Nav is going to stand up
Whoa.
and let out a roar. And as his bonus action, he's going to cast Hunter's Mark on this guy again in front of me.
Okay.
And then he is going to swing at him with his halberd.
Yeah, 19 hits.
That spell slot thing is not accurate. I have one left for 8 damage and then 1d6 and 6 more.
Nice. Yeah, so your halberd strike lands perfectly. And as you bring it down, you're able to strike across the back of this ogre who is paying more attention to Selja than he was your dead body. And it lands perfect, and you watch him kind of writhe in pain a little bit, but still looks like he's pretty aggressive and ready to go here. So, anything else?
That'll end my turn.
All right. The one to the south down here is going to take... aiming downward towards Selja, it's still only gonna be, well, no, that'd be 10 feet, because it's 5 foot up, and then down to Selja. Going to take an attack with the short bow, a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Alright, so letting loose the arrow, it flies in your direction, smacks into your shoulder as you had turned to avoid the ogre that was swinging his club down at you. As it pierces through, it deals 3 damage to you. Lissar, now that I'm playing him like I should have been playing him, is going to rage and take less damage. Con save.
Yeah, what do I do?
Just click con save.
Okay.
Yep, you save. Yeah, and he's going to bring this around. A 9 isn't going to land, though, as he comes to his feet trying to get a good swipe at him, but unable to actually connect. Karsnook, you are up. Nope, you're still down. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Wait, quick question. My whip, it's still, like, wrapped in my hand, right?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. Just wanted to make sure it didn't, like, fall out.
Well, no, you didn't drop your weapon or anything. You just fell and knocked your head against the ground and knocked yourself out.
Okay, good.
This one is going to take a swipe with his scimitar. An 8, Selja. Does that hit?
Nope.
Alright, and the swipe goes a little bit wide. Selja able to sidestep. It is now your turn, though.
Okay, first, Selja's going to use Nimble Escape to take a disengage as a bonus action.
Okay.
So climbing up here and going around that is difficult movement?
Yeah.
She's going to go up there, and then she's going to try to plunk Karsnook in the head with her staff.
Oh, please do.
You still entered and exited range of this guy, though.
Well, that I took a disengage.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yes, sorry. And then, yes, you're going to come over here and try to do what to Karsnook? You're going to hit him in the head?
I'm gonna hit him in the head with my stick.
Go ahead and do it. Yeah, you do.
That hits.
That hits. 3 bludgeoning damage, Karsnook, but you are awake.
I'm up. Oh, I'm up.
Jesus! Just kill everything!
What the hell happened?
Kill everything! Don't ask questions!
I'm just gonna like spit the mud out.
All right.
Don't spit it out! Just kill everything!
Grankul, you're up, and you just watched as Selja just smacked Karsnook in the head to wake him up.
So with that, I'll look over and I'll just start laughing. Good one, Selja! And then fire off a firebolt at the same guy I did last time. But this time, I'm going to use my Tides of Chaos and give myself advantage.
Okay.
It's a
Yeah.
21 hit.
Yeah, that hits. Didn't even need it.
4, 6.
And that was to the one on the right, wasn't it?
Correct.
Yep.
Yarp, yarp.
Yep.
Stop yarping. Die.
So yeah, the firebolt hits him in the chest, knocks him